Greetings everyone. Welcome back to the TQQQ Challenge channel. It's great to have you here for our monthly update. Today, we're diving into the latest developments for October 2024. It's the evening of October 11th, 2024, so let's jump into our TQQQ monthly update. TQQQ is currently priced around $74, up from $70 last month. After some significant fluctuations from July through early September, both TQQQ and QQQ have found a bit more stability recently, which is great news for long-term investors like us. But, as you know, TQQQ is a 3x leveraged ETF based on QQQ, which means it's crucial to use the QQQ chart for technical analysis rather than the TQQQ chart itself. Looking at the QQQ, we saw it hit a low of $448 on September 6th. Followed by a solid rebound to $493 by September 26. As of this evening, QQQ is sitting at $493. Despite the fluctuations, it's important to note that QQQ remains above the 200-day simple moving average, SMA 200, which is represented by the green line. This tells us that, for now, we are still in an upward trend. If you recall, we've been riding this upward trend since the golden cross on March 13, 2023, when the 50-day simple moving average, SMA 50, shown as the purple line, crossed above the green SMA 200 line. A golden cross is a bullish signal, indicating the potential for a long-term upward trend, and we've definitely seen the market respond positively since then. Now, let's take a closer look at the Bollinger Bands, another popular technical tool that helps measure volatility and identify potential buy or sell signals. Bollinger Bands consist of three lines: the middle band, which is a 20-day simple moving average SMA of the stock's price, the upper band, which is the middle band plus 2 standard deviations, and the lower band, which is the middle band minus 2 standard deviations. When the bands are wide, it indicates high volatility, and when they are narrow, it indicates low volatility. In early August, when QQQ was extremely volatile, the Bollinger Bands were very wide. However, currently, the Bollinger Bands are much narrower as QQQ has been much less volatile. If QQQ touches or crosses the upper band, it may be considered overbought, suggesting a potential sell signal. If the price consistently stays near the upper band, it indicates an uptrend. We saw this uptrend from May to July of 2024. Although we will see some fluctuations, I think a similar uptrend will continue until the end of this year. This means I believe QQQ will reach an all-time high of $503 by the end of this year, with TQQQ potentially nearing its 2021 peak of $91 in a few months. Why am I confident that TQQQ will rise for the rest of 2024? Well, there are several factors at play, and one of them is the decrease in reverse repos. Reverse repurchase agreements, or reverse repos, are used by central banks like the Federal Reserve to manage liquidity in the banking system. On the Federal Reserve Bank of New York's website, under reverse repo operations, you can see the reverse repo chart from 2014 to October 2024. There was an increase in reverse repos from 2021 to 2022 and a subsequent decrease from 2023 to 2024. These ups and downs are attributed to several factors. As you can see, in 2023 to 2024, the decrease in reverse repos potentially contributed to an increase in stock market prices. When the Federal Reserve reduces the volume of reverse repos, it effectively injects more liquidity into the financial system. This increase in liquidity can lower short-term interest rates, making borrowing cheaper and encouraging investment in stocks. As a result, this can boost investor confidence and drive up stock prices, including those on the Nasdaq. Many experts expect reverse repos to decrease further over the next 3 to 6 months. Of course, it's important to note that the stock market is influenced by many factors, and changes in reverse repos are just one piece of the puzzle. Other economic indicators, corporate earnings, and global events can also play significant roles in market movements. Another reason for my optimism is the U.S. economy's strength. The GDP Now forecast from the Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta shows third-quarter GDP growth estimates at 3.2% as of October 9, 2024, up from previous estimates of 2% and 2.6%. This upward revision suggests that the economy is still growing at a healthy pace, which bodes well for the stock market. Now, let's get into our portfolio's performance this month. Since our last TQQQ update, I haven't added more TQQQ, keeping my total investment at over $11,000. After missing the opportunity to buy in early September, I was hoping to buy the dip, possibly below $60. However, I didn't get the chance to catch that dip this month. Normally, I invest $1,000 a month, but back in August, I invested $3,000, essentially prepaying for 3 months of TQQQ buys. So, I'm not behind schedule. Before the November update, I will be buying $1,000 worth of TQQQ. This means that by the end of the first 12 months of the TQQQ challenge, I will have invested a total of $12,000, as promised since I started this challenge in December 2023. I can't believe it's almost been a year since I started this TQQQ challenge. With my current average cost per share sitting around $62.50 and TQQQ trading at about $74, our portfolio is now valued at roughly $13,000, giving us a total return of around 18%, or $2,000 in gains. Last month, our return was 12%, so it's great to see that improvement. If you want to compare with last month's progress, be sure to check out the previous video, TQQQ Challenge, September 2024. Also, I received a dividend of $40.75 in October. Additionally, I received dividends of $33.65 in July and $11.83 in March. So far, my total dividend amount is $86.23. As for selling? So far, I haven't sold any shares, and I don't plan to unless we get clear signs of an imminent market crash. I follow many financial experts, and if they signal that a crash is coming, I'll consider selling. Otherwise, I'll stick with the EDCA strategy and keep holding on. Since starting this challenge in December 2023, we've consistently invested $1,000 per month, and our goal remains the same, to invest $360,000 over 30+ years. If we keep this disciplined approach, the potential to grow this investment into several $1 million is definitely within reach. As we move forward with the TQQQ challenge, let's remember our core principles. 1. Monthly investment. We're committed to investing approximately $1,000 in TQQQ each month for 30+ years. 2. Enhanced dollar cost averaging, EDCA. We'll invest more during market lows and less during highs. 3. Sell before crashes. We may sell if a significant crash seems imminent and aim to buy back during the dip. 4. No margin. We strictly avoid borrowing money for trading. And of course, just a quick reminder that this channel is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm sharing my personal strategy, but it's important to develop an investment plan that suits your unique financial goals and situation. I'm excited to continue this journey with all of you. Thank you for joining me for this month's update. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future updates. Take care, and I'll see you next month.